My name is Jeremy, welcome to Iron Deck, and this is Esper Control. But why? I'll tell you why. The answer is, I want to play Void Rend. I don't think it's good, it's probably not better than the Jeskai variants of this deck. I want to play Void Rend. So I'm going to do it. It's probably not great, but we're going to find out. So let me break down this deck real quick. We've got 4 Prismatic Endings, which is the premier removal if you're in white. We've got Force of Will, obviously. We've got Force of Negation, just as more help. We've got the combo of Narset or Hull Breacher and Days Undoing to run our opponent out of the game. We've got your typical cantrip suite, Brainstorm, Ponder. We've got 4 Swords to Plowshares. I like the Ice Age art. We've got 1 Dress Down to deal with the Urza's tokens. We've got 3 Teferis because he's great. We've got 2 Supreme Verdicts to pound on creature decks. We've got 2 Wandering Emperors to kind of give us some way to win. A bunch of lands, 1 basic swamp, because I want to be able to cast my Void Rends. Once we get to the sideboard, we've got some blue blasts to deal with your red decks, Delver, stuff like that. We've got 3 Pyroblasts and Red Blasts to deal with any blue mirrors. We've got Plague Engineers to really dig in on creature decks. We've got 2 Surgical Extractions for your graveyard decks, Flusterstorms to win counter wars, and 1 Null Rod to deal with some of the spell-based combo, your Epic Storms, and basically anything that uses Lion's Eye Diamond or comes in against the Urza's deck. All right, that's pure and simple. Not sure that this is going to be great. Things are probably wrong. I just grabbed somebody's Jeskai or blue-white X control deck. I think it was MTGO user Zoe, and I pulled the green and red stuff out, and I put black in instead. So it's probably bad, but we're going to find out. Let's go to round 1 and see if there's anything to this. Match 1, playing Esper Control. We are on the draw. This hand lives and dies by Brainstorm. We need to draw some other lands. I think that's good enough. Our opponent, Clever PPZ, started with 7 cards. We're going to start with 7 cards also. Let's get it on. Prismatic Vista could be a million things. Probably some kind of control mirror, if I had to guess. We're just going to play lands for now. I guess we can Brainstorm if all hell breaks loose and they try to combo us out, but I doubt this is a combo deck. I don't think Prismatic Vista shows up in many of them. I guess there's some versions of like Omni show that would use this. But we're probably in for something fair. We do have our Hull Breachers and Narsets, which is a good place to start, especially against a control mirror. Let's see what they're up to. Okay, my opponent took a little bit figuring out what to do. Probably had to do something non-magic related. Ooh. Ooh, okay. All right. So we got some Stoneblade happening. This is not great for us. Maybe I should have Brainstormed there. I don't know. They're probably going to reveal... Oh, I didn't even notice this. I should have seen this. They're a Yorion deck. This is definitely your Death and Taxes. They reveal Kaldra. This one could be over very quickly if I don't figure out a way to deal with this. I don't think I end of turn Brainstorm yet. Give me a fetch land. Where were you a minute ago? I don't think keeping Dress Down makes any sense. Casting it. Woof. So Caldra's going to get in there. I guess I put away Hull Breacher and Brainstorm. Gonna play this. Play a Ponder. All right. So we are going to get hit. And we are also going to lose this Tundra afterwards, but I think I have to keep it because I can't let this Caldra run roughshod over me. It's a Yorion deck. Ooh, Plateau. I've been seeing this Plateau show up a lot lately. It's kind of stoked to see Plateau here. Can't do anything about this Caldra coming into play. There's a 5/5. Wham. Just like that. I'm at 15. I think I'm going to force this. I'm going to force this pitching Hull Breacher. I know it's a creature, but I like Narset better. It has slightly less ways for them to deal with it. I think I brainstorm first, right? Yeah, I think I brainstorm first, because if I do find a fetch land... Ugh. Well, Ponder's good. I go like this. I have to force, or I have to swords, rather. I sword the token. They go to 23. I guess I ponder now. Man. Do I shuffle this? Gosh, it feels bad, but I can't go 3 turns without a land, right? Let's shuffle it. Whew. That's probably bad. I'm gonna have to cycle this dress down. I mean, I feel like they just snap off Wasteland unless they've got something to do here. Oh, do we get another turn? Oh, bummer. So we're going to take it again. I could have held up dress down. It's fine. Okay. At least we have a turn. Oh, right, because it happens at end of turn. Okay. Okay. Everything is new again here. New top of the deck. Wouldn't it be cool to get... Oh, that doesn't help me much because this thing can't be... It's indestructible. Well, Narset it is. I think I've got to. Maybe it can pull a little bit of this aggro off of me. Take the Prismatic Ending. And we're going to yield. That stinks. Take 8. Go to 5. Sorry, go to 4 because Stoneforge is getting in there. Ugh, this is bad. Wait, 7. 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, yeah, they kill Narset. Sure. And then my Tundra goes away, and then they port me in the upkeep. And I'm pretty sure there's no way for me to do anything from here. I mean, that's not true. I could draw a white source or black source, and I'm dead. 5, 8. I got no moves here, so we're gonna go to game 2. That was rough. All right, so we do want Plague Engineer, I think. We don't. Maybe we want Savine's Reclamation. I don't know about that. Destroy all artifacts. I don't think that helps against Caldra. It does help against the other ones. Maybe I'll bring that in. I'm pretty sure your forces and forces are bad here. So I need 2 more cards in. Null Rod. Null Rod is something. And they had a Plateau. Does that mean I bring in... No, that can't be right. Well, I guess Magus of the Moon? Blood Moon? Let's bring in a Hydroblast, just for fun. Maybe it'll save me, maybe it will rot in my hand. It'll probably rot in my hand. This is where Voidrend shows what it's worth. Which is probably nothing. I would love to play first. Okay, ooh, man. I guess I get a basic planes here. I just have removal for days. Yeah, let's do that. Well, I don't need to do anything yet. I just get to go Flooded Strand and pass the turn. Once again, definitely need to draw into some lands. Okay. Come on, fetch land. Don't love the way this one's shaping up. Go ahead and pass. Okay. There's Thalia. Thalia gets killed by Prismatic Ending. I don't remember exactly how to do it, but we're going to work it out together. Okay, Flooded Strand. Thank you. Thank you for that. We are going to get basic planes. We are going to cast this here. We're going to add a blue, which gives us 2. Wait. It's currently 0. Oh, okay, so we do that. It kills Thalia because there's 2 different colors of mana. And I get to play that. And now, Voidrend is online. If they don't wasteland us. Or port us. Well, I guess it gets around port, but okay, fair enough. Recruiter of the Guard, can't do anything with that. Let's see what they're going to grab. We know Yorion is here. They got another Thalia. Well, that's cool, because we have another Prismatic Ending. It's good to see. I guess. Yeah, we're not going to make any moves here. I could... there's no reason. Oh, I guess they can blink this. I'll take the damage from it. I don't think that makes a big difference. Okay. Timeless Dragon. Get a plateau. There's a plateau. Here comes Stoneforge. All right. So I don't have any way to stop that. So let's let them pick first. It's going to be... Yep, Kaldra. Let's try to stop them from doing this. This plays right into Wasteland, but I just don't have a choice. Let's Void Run this. My opponent likely shocked that Void Rend came in. Come on, draw me something good. Well, Brainstorm isn't bad. I don't think I cast that, though. I think I gotta wait. Like, Brainstorm's something I can do in response to the Schadenport. They have another Thalia in hand, right? I mean, I think I'm going to flash this Hull Breacher in. Anyways. All right. My opponent made a move. Marsh Flats. Basic plains. Snow-covered plains. The ones from Kaldheim. Which are pretty cool. I wish that we had more time to spend on Kaldheim. I'd like it to at least go back to 2 set blocks, just so you can kind of hang out with the plane a little bit if you like it. I liked Kaldheim a lot. That barely registered on my radar. I like New Capenna. It's going to be gone. I like Kamigawa, Neon Dynasty. That's already like forgotten. It's just kind of a, I wish we'd get back to the longer blocks. I think I go Hull Breacher now, just because why not? Like, they've got the Caracas in play, so I never get to deal with Thalia. So basically, this Hull Breacher just stops. Oh, my bad. I do get to deal with Thalia. Huh. Okay. Well, I will. Thrilled to deal with Thalia. Oh. Or I could just do this. Let's do that. Let's do this. Let's name human. Get a nice 2 for 1. Goodbye, Thalia. It was nice to see you. So I don't get to brainstorm or do anything else, but I do get to wipe their board, so that's cool. Assuming a sword or something for our pal, the Plague Engineer here. Whatever this is scaring me. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Yep. No land, but I'm hanging in there. I feel like they're going to port me now. Or not. Do I brainstorm now? I want to brainstorm. Now they're going to port me. Well, that's interesting. I'm definitely going to tap blue into my mana pool. I guess my opponent could have a blast. Okay. That's good. So I will put away Narset and Hull Breacher. I will go ahead and swords this. The other mana goes to waste, but who cares? I get a lovely 3/3. And I can pass. Yeah, that's fine. They got 4 cards in hand. We know one of them is Cauldra. I think this is Cauldra time, right? Got 7 mana. So this big hoss is coming down, and I'm going to Prismatic Ending the... Ooh. Oh, okay, sure. Get rid of my 3/3. Yeah, that's fine. And they put Yorion in hand. Okay. That seems like a good turn for them. My token gets returned, but it doesn't. All right, give me something good. Oh, right. I was supposed to crack that. Anything good? Do I just blow this Flicker Wisp up? Not with Prismatic Ending, though, right? I'm going to go Void Rend. I can do that during their turn. I guess I get a Narset after this, which I want. Tap the Rashad Port. Good stuff. There's Cauldra complete. I'm going to drill this thing in response. Just so I don't take a ton of damage. There's that. Cauldra comes in. Cauldra is going to hit me for 5. Can't do anything about that. And now I can do something about that. I can just Prismatic Ending the Germ. That's gone. Now I'm going to play Narset, and I'm going to get a basic... Yeah, I got to get a basic island in case they wasteland me. Kingdom Come. Let's do this. Let's get Narset. Hope this is not a blast. They've got 2 cards in hand. It is a blast. Yep, okay. Well, they have 1 card in hand. And we've got 2 pieces of removal and the clock of Hull Breacher. Yikes. Oh, yeah, we knew Yorion was here, didn't we? Yorion flashes Cauldra. They are going to take me off white, I imagine, with the port, and then I'm in trouble. Port me off of white. Or don't. Please. Thank you. Okay, upkeep. Give me a draw. It's a brainstorm. First things first. Wait. Yeah, I got to do this. First things first. Let's hit that germ token again. And then I don't know that brainstorming actually does anything right now. But I'm going to do it. I'll just keep on trucking here. Okay. So guess we go like this. Dress down at least does something, and then we pass the turn. We only have 1 white, which is frustrating because these Supreme Verdicts are just cooking in our hands. If I'd have grabbed the Tundra, which is the better move, rather than playing against a card that's not in play. And they have so little in hand. Is this another Flicker Wisp? 5 mana. 6 mana. Oh, God. That is another mode of the equipment, is to drill me for 9. Yikes. Does Dress Down stop that? Still makes it a 9. I think Dress Down doesn't stop that. I should have done that at end of turn. I know what I'm drawing. Give me... Okay. Well, I am treading water. But it is better than being dead. So let's do this. What makes more sense here? I'm popping one of them, right? If I put that back to hand, they cast it again and it has haste and I'm dead. If I do this, at least it gives me a turn. So I don't get to draw the card. Kind of sucks, but whatever. I mean, I'm pretty sure I can't win. I guess I can draw swords, which does something. Ooh. It's all over now. It's all over now. Imagine if I had grabbed the Tundra. Not much would have been different. Yep. Man. Well, match 1 in the books. See you in match 2. All right, match 2 against SH Shyjack. SHI Jack? I don't know. This is a perfectly average hand for this deck, and I will keep it. Opponent's on... Oh, man. This is another... Just to make sure there's no companion. Okay, so this could be absolutely anything at this point. I could guess, but I would... I'd be making it up. All right, give me a hint. Give me a hint, opponent, what you're going to do. Okay. I like it. Let's play Polluted Delta and yield. Like, we're both making land drops. Doing our thing. They chose not to shuffle their library. I think it's Narset time. No, I don't move first. I don't move first. I let my opponent move first. That's right. The way of control. I don't know what I'm talking about. Watch, they're just going to Hull Breacher, counter my swords, and destroy me. I think we're sitting pretty. I could probably afford to brainstorm now. There's the Void Rend. I can put back this Volcanic Island. I think I can put Prismatic Ending on top of my library, and then I'll decide when it's during their turn whether or not I need to do that. Or shuffle it away. I've seen a lot of Timeless Dragons. And I very rarely see them come into play. Okay. I like this Plains. Alright, Timeless Dragon is here. See a lot of basics. This could be just straight blue-white control. I think I'm going to grab a basic Plains. Yeah. And I'm going to attempt to swords this here Timeless Dragon. Okay. Nice and clean. I have 2 Narsets now. So I think it's okay to go for 1. I'm going to grab a Tundra because we both know what's up. They force pitching Ponder. I think I let this... I want to be so aggressive. They could just Prismatic Ending it next turn. Okay. Or maybe they can't. They probably have a Volcanic Island in there. Okay. We'll let them go down on cards. They're fetching Mystic Sanctuary to bring back... What's that, Ponder? Yeah, okay. So they put Ponder back on top of their deck. I bet they're going to Ponder. Land drops all day. There's Jace the Mind Sculptor. I have Void Rend for Jace the Mind Sculptor, so I am going to let Jace the Mind Sculptor resolve. It's wild, right? But I'm trying to do my plan. Yep. Shuffling Jace's Brainstorm away. They probably have a Blast main deck because that's the State of Legacy. Ponder. What are they going to do with the Ponder? They shuffle. I could Prismatic Ending Jace. Is that good? Let's start with a Ponder. Force of Will, Days Undoing. If I take the Force... Nah. Do I want any of this? I think I'll shuffle this. That's fine. Okay, so we got to get rid of Jace here. I'm going to get my basic Swamp, because I don't want my opponent to get frisky here. And I'm not going to play Narset now. I'm going to blow Jace up in their upkeep. Does that make any difference? It probably does, but let's kill Jace. EI. Woo! I'm going to let it resolve. And then next turn, if we draw... no, next turn now I have to kill Narset. Like my opponent has taken is the aggressor now. There's another Jace. I just don't have enough mana to do all I want to do. Okay, so we are going to attempt to bust Narset up here. I will probably have to... okay. I will now Narset. I don't think I'm going to need the black mana again. I can get Mystic Sanctuary and put Void Rend on top of my deck. So I will. Because they have a Jace coming. Yes. And I will cast Narset. There's Force of Negation. Do I fight this into the dirt? I do. Jace is coming. Woo! All right. Like to take match one. I will bring in my blasts. I don't think they've seen red out of me. I did see red out of them. I don't think it's right to bring that in. I do want Savine's Reclamation. I do want Flusterstorms for the counter wars. I think I can pull out Force of Wills. Maybe one Hydroblast. And 2 Force of Negations and a Dress Down. Oh, my bad. Supreme Verdicts come right out. Swords to Plowshares come out. I can bring back Force of Negation. I can bring back a Force of Will or 2. So we have Counter Magic up the backside. Ooh. I don't think I can keep this. My opponent began with 7 cards in hand. Got a mulligan. This is slightly better. I'm going to put Void Rend on the bottom as much as it hurts my heart. And we are living and dying by this Ponder. Okay. We can infer from this they're not playing Back to Basics or Blood Moon, but I've seen crazier things. All right, so we do have a land in the bank. Why didn't I keep my Void Rend? Oh, thank you. I'm gonna go here, here because I'm stupid, and here, and I'm not gonna shuffle my library. And there you have it. I'm happy with this turn one. I've got a lot of moves. I've got a Hull Breacher that can come and ruin their life. Don't really have an answer to a creature, your dragons. But I can Prismatic Ending a dragon. So I just realized with Terror, oh no, I got rid of my swords. What will I do? I'm going to play this, and we are just going to chill. I should not yield. Yeah, whatever. Okay. See what my opponent has. See if... Okay. That means it's not Narset or Teferi, which is good. I think I want to lead with Teferi here. Okay, they chose not to shuffle. Got 6 cards in hand. There's another land there. I think I want my 4th land. Yeah, I want my 4th land. I think I can put the Underground Sea in play. And then I will... Do I just jam Teferi now? Maybe I try to go for the Hull Breach. Yeah, that's probably better. Like, in response to anything my opponent does, that is what I'm talking about. They know what's happening. They played the island. They didn't fetch it. So I think I'm going to go with basic planes. I just got a bad feeling that the Blood Moon's going to annihilate me if I'm not careful. Let's go Hull Breacher. See how much I want to chase this. If my opponent has a blast. I think I don't trade a card for this. I think I just let them, like, red blast it. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not forcing that. Oh, yeah, I have a Volcanic Island. Should remember that. I do have 3 blasts in the deck. Surgical Hull Breacher. You got it. Pretty sure I have 2 in my deck. Yeah. They know what's in my hand. They have that perfect information. Maybe there's 3 in my deck. I think there's 2. Yeah, that's it. There are 2 Hull Breachers. They are now gone. My deck has been thinned. And let's go. Darn it. I think with 4 cards in hand, like, I don't need to do anything here. Yeah, I don't have anything to do, so I'm not going to jam Teferi yet. Oh, they know what I have. EI. I think I can just... I think I'll just force a negation this. And if they want to fight over this, please. Yeah. Flusterstorm. That's fine. Nah, I don't think I will. That will happen. That will happen. Do your EI stuff. Let's see what gets exiled with Expressive Iteration. Don't be something catastrophic for me. Probably just a land. All right. I also like this island. I have no idea what it's from. Let's bring that out. All right. Play the island. They have 4 cards in hand. And what do I have? Boom. 2 Days Undoing. Not great. That's definitely a pitch to force a will card. I'm going to get the Teferi moving now, just because I'm restless. Ooh. All right. Dovin's Veto has happened. So they have 3 cards in hand. I essentially have 2 cards in hand. One of which is a Counterspell. One of which is a Void Rend, and the other one doesn't do anything until I bring... yeah, you can have that. They get to do some stuff. But They know I'm going to Void Rend it. Unless they have a Wasteland. They apparently like what's on top of their deck. Alright, another land is cool. You knew this was coming. And I'll yield. Kind of in a game stalemate here. I don't think... Oh, I should have countered that. Should have countered that. There's a Ponder. Come on and shuffle it. Give me a shuffle. They did shuffle. Mystic Sanctuary. Rebuying. Red Blast. Okay. Oh, Express. Oh, they're getting EI again. But at least they can't cast it right now. EI really lets them creep ahead on cards here and Ponder. I'm drawing a lot of cantrips. Okay, well, the hard cast force is unlocked. Oh, I guess I can grab Ponder with my Mystic Sanctuary, so I'm going to do that soon. I think Ponder would be the... I mean, this is just ridiculous how many of these. We're going to grab... I think I'm just... They've got a couple... I don't know. I'm going to grab a Tundra. Do that. And one more. This one can be Mystic Sanctuary. I will grab a Ponder. Because I need to get something going. Yes. Give me a lovely force of will. I mean, I could pitch, but there's no reason, right? I can cast it. And they're just getting so... God, dog. All right. EI resolves. Mountain. It's a Ponder. You know that. Watch him just snap off a blast. Well. Do we slow play it? We can go Tundra, Narset, Force of Will. Shuffle your library, no. And we'll pass. So next turn, we're going to try to do it, despite the fact they've expressive iteration 500 times. Gotta let them have it. They're back. They're going to be at 6 cards in hand after this brainstorm resolves. Another land. See if they want to shuffle their brainstorm away. It just seems so brutal. Like, I should be playing this. Esper doesn't seem like the move. I mean, gotta counter this, right? Or do I just let it resolve? Gonna get Volk. Gonna cast it and just hope that maybe they go to war over this and I can sneak in my combo. Flusterstorm. All right. Not going to pay for that. Nope. They know I'm tapped out. Snapcaster may... Oh. That's going to be it. Not going to be able to get around Red L Blast and Snapcaster Mage. Oh. It's EI, isn't it? Okay. Now, what did they grab? I think it was Ponder they targeted. Yep. They didn't shuffle from Ponder. I did shuffle my Narset away. Brilliant. That's how fetch lands work. Welcome to Punt Central. Yep. Pick up the Snapcaster Mage. Yep. Jace the Mind Sculptor. Surgical Extraction, Void Rent. Well, it's done its job. But you see the crap I've got in my hand. Jace the Mind Sculptor comes into play. I think it's almost at the point where this game is over. It was probably over a few turns ago. Let's see what I draw. Oh, good. A Flusterstorm. Let's try to Daze Undoing, or a Prismatic Ending, rather. And if I can, maybe we can hang out. And if they just counter it, I think I'm done for this. Yeah. All right. We are going to go to game 3. Didn't see any blasts that turn. There is a Snapcaster Mage. They brought in Surgical, which is interesting. Does that make me want to bring in Surgical? Probably not. Do I want to bring in this blue L-Blast to get in the fights? I think I'm going to pull a Swords. Ooh, okay. Let's go without a mulligan this time. Yeah, we keep this. My opponent also keeps 7. Floodstrand, go. Hopefully they can't do anything catastrophic on turn 1. Just going to yield. Okay. No shortage on lands. I'm not going to brainstorm yet. I'm a little bit ahead here, so they're brainstorming. All right. Ponder. They are going to choose to not shuffle, which is not my favorite. Okay, end step. I'm not end step brainstorming. Do this. I could try to catch him with Hull Breacher again. I don't think that's the move. I'm going to brainstorm. I think I can put these 2 lands away. Play a land. Oh, I already played a land. You should always play your land after you brainstorm. Yeah. That's going to be good for me. I'm going to fetch those lands away. Don't forget to fetch. All right. Now I am pants down to a Narset. Okay. We're good. The game of card selection. They've done a lot more of it than me. I think I'm going to get basic planes, so I have all of my colors in case they do have a cheeky little Blood Moon or back to basics. Upkeep. I think this is one of... I think I want to brainstorm again. It's the Red Owl Blast. Again, playing my land before I do these things. It's not great. Can I put the Wandering Emperor away? I think I'm going to put the Wandering Emperor away. And then do I try to land to fit? No, I'm gonna be disciplined. I have a Red Owl Blast in hand. Next turn, I can Hull Breach them in response to something. Who am I kidding? I'm probably going to Hull Breach them if they make any move here. Okay. Do I want the Wandering Emperor? I think I do. I think I just get to have the Wandering Emperor, put this into play. Then I can go for Teferi and see what they've got in store for me. I think I get Basic Island again. I think I can afford to go with Swamp here. So I've got all of my stuff online. This lets me get the other stuff I need. Let's go with Teferi. They gotta have a move. This is a blast. I let the blast happen. Now I have a blast. for them. Maybe I should have waited to catch him with this Hull Breacher. All right. Feels like I've got to address this or I die. Okay. Good stuff. Force of Negation, you say. So I can go with Savine's Reclamation. I have a bunch of moves. Do I want to try to sneak Teferi into play again? Or do I want to try to catch him with Hull Breacher? I think I want to catch him with Hull Breacher. Or at least try to. And here come the EIs. I want to counter it so bad, but I'm not going to. All right. Revealed Island. Maybe it's Wandering Emperor time. Let's get something going, right? Get another Plains. Like, they can force this if they want. I'm okay losing this if they have to trade 2 cards for it. Surgical Extraction to Fairy. Fair enough. They're going to check my hand, which is, I assume, why they're snapping this off. Very aggressive Surgicals here. Maybe they're on to something. They get to take 2 more Teferis out of my deck. They get to see my secrets. My Savine's Reclamation gets way worse. They see Hull Breacher, which is a bummer, because now I can't catch them with it. This is a Flusterstorm that I can't pay for. Oh, you can't Fluster a Wandering Emperor. You can Force of Negation it, though. I think I don't get pulled into the trap of doing this, right? Yeah, that's fine. Like, I play this, and they have perfect information about what I'm doing. I think at this end... Oh, hold on. I would much rather have the 6 mana in play. So that can Force of Negation and Hull Breacher. I mean, they know what's happening, right? They got to know this is coming. And they're going to Red Blast it. I'm going to Force Negation. Like, they know all of this. So why am I playing into it? Because I'm stupid. Another Red Blast? Okay. I guess next turn I get to Savine's Reclamation and bring Hull Breacher back. And they get to ponder and find EI. I bet. Ugh, even worse. There's Force of Will, which undoubtedly will destroy me. It's Void Rend. Do I just kill Narset? I think I'm going to choose the Hull Breacher. Let them force it. And then drill the Narset. All right. So I'm pretty sure I do it in their upkeep, right? Like, if they kill my Narset, or if they kill my Hull Breacher, I don't have a lot going on, but I do want to make sure they can't get more cards off of this. So let's Snapcaster Mage to kill my Hull Breacher. And then they know what's in my hands, so. They've seen so many cards. EI is such a tiebreaker here. That stinks. How much is Savine's Reclamation to do on the flip side? Well, choose target permanent card. It's the Hull Breacher. 2, 3, 4, 5. We can play like we have the Blast. Never mind. Dovin's Veto. I can't do anything. I like Dovin's Veto. Don't love when it's pointed at my face, but my opponent's got... Oh, come on. Don't do that. Turn off auto yields. It's too late. I don't think I would have countered that. I think I have to counter the action they're going to do. It's ponder. That's not the action. They shuffled, drew a card. Please don't play Narset. All right, it's Teferi. Well, might as well use these now. I think my opponent knows I'm going to use these now. And then they force back. But I'm not doing any better than that. Because once Teferi's in play, I can't counter anything. There's a force. Pitching an expressive iteration. That comes down. They bring their Snapcaster Mage back. This is just an utterly superior deck to what I'm doing. And I'm sure my opponent is a much better player. But bail me out. That's not it. Pretty sure this one's gone. I'm more worried about time now than anything. I'm sure they've got a handful of answers here. Expressive iteration. Red Elemental Blast. Okay. There's the Narset. Picks up the Red Blast. All right. Well, gotta go after this. Gotta do it on my turn because it's a fairy. And I'm passing. And I'm passing. Mystic Sanctuary. What do you get? The inevitability of Void Rent. Yep. Use the ability, yes. Oh, they're gonna grab Surgical Extraction and target my... This one's over. Good game, opponent. Good game. See you in the next round. All right. Round 3 of me getting pummeled with Esper control. I mean, I've got the whole combo in hand. I'm going to try it. They mull to 6. Very thoughtful mull to 6. I'm going to keep this. I've yet to queue into Delver. I'd like to see how this performs against that, since I got crushed by Yorion Death and Taxes and Expressive Iteration to death by a control mirror, the better control mirror. Okay, they've mulliganed to 5 cards. Am I about to get murdered by Reanimator? Mulligans to 4 cards. Are we going to get a freebie? I'd take a freebie. All right, my opponent mulligan to 4. Okay. Lotus Petal always scares me. Oh no, is this the Epic Gamble? I feel like they wanted Lion's Eye Diamond. Okay, well, this is definitely not a great hand against the Epic Gamble. That does not make it better. So let's go with Polluted Delta, Yield. I mean, I don't know. I guess I can kill Bergie. Okay. I mean, I'm getting a little bit of time here, which is good. But, oh, if only. If only I could cast that. Let me get to one more turn so I can stick a Hull Breacher. Please don't murder me. Oh, no. Maybe it's a Bergie and I can Swords her. Burning Wish. Well, can't do anything about that. Gamble. Okay. So they have a gamble. Can't cast it. I have a Hull Breacher, and I can cast it. So I think, yeah, I think I wait and try to snatch him with the Hull Breacher. I mean, I imagine the plan is Days Undoing, not Days Undoing. What's it called? The Time Twister, but from the graveyard. You know what I'm talking about. Remember the Time. That's a Michael Jackson song. Okay. Gamble. All right. Echo of Aeons. That's the card I'm thinking of. Not Remember the Time. Yep. Echo of Aeons. And I am going to Hull Breacher, and I imagine they're going to scoop it up. No reason to show any color. We don't have to. All right. Yeah, I figured they would scoop it up. They mulled a lot there. The blasts are going to be good. Surgical, maybe. Flusterstorm, yes. There's an argument for Serenity. Null Rod for sure. I can take out the swords, I think. The Supreme Verdict I will leave around for the goblins. I think I can take out Dress Down. Pretty sure I can take out Dress Down. I do have to win, which is something. I can probably take out 2 prismatic endings, right? Yeah, that seems good. I don't think I need... I guess these can hit the... Do I just win with... by... Man, that seems crazy to just take out every win condition. All right. I'm going to leave the Wandering Emperor in because I do eventually have to win the game. Okay, well, I'm going to pitch this Supreme Verdict. It's a Force of Will. Let's see what my opponent's going to do. They mulligan to 6. I am going to keep. I don't have the most hateful hand in the world, but I think it's definitely good enough to keep. We've got a Point of Disruption and Force of Will, and then we've got a Surgical Extraction in case they go wild with the Echo of Aeons, not Remember the Time. So as it stands, my opponent, C.D. Newland, has mulliganed to 3 cards, so I feel like I might have this one in the bag unless they really have the perfect hand. Uh-oh. Search your library for an artifact card with mana, with a mana ability or basic. Okay. I don't want to force this. I don't want to force that. So let him have it. Yep. Yep. Well, next turn I can Prismatic Ending it. I don't even think I want to Brainstorm, do I? Not on this turn. Okay. Lion's Eye Diamond. They play Lion's Eye Diamond. They sack it. I Force of Will that. Pitching Supreme Verdict. And I win the match. Honestly, my opponent really got unlucky with their mulls there, but I will take the first win with Esper Control on the way to the hopeful 3-2. All right, here we are for round 4. This is against Musou? I don't know how to pronounce that. But I won the die roll, and I would like to play first. I could just... Oh, man. I'm going to keep it. This probably isn't a good keep. Okay, my opponent mulliganed. Which is scary if they're doing combo stuff. Like, now that I'm looking at this hand again, all I really have is the ability to sword something. Well, my opponent kept 6. I am going to play a Scalding Tarn and pass it. Oh no. So my instinct says this is either Grixis Control or Reanimator. And if it's Reanimator, we're in trouble. Yep. 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 Is this going to be Entomb? No. Okay. Still alive. Oh. Okay, maybe this still is probably Reanimator. Unless it's that red guy ale stuff. Alright. Oh god. It's the yeah, the Phyrexian Dreadnought stuff. Ooh. Okay. Alright. Like your moves, opponent. I mean, I'd like to get that out of here, please. That should have been I should have cracked the other one for that. Give me land. A ponder is the next best thing. So Dress Down doesn't help here. Mystic Sanctuary, this. Shuffle your library, no. We do want that. But I cannot forget to shuffle my library, or I'm going to draw a bunch of stuff I don't want. Guess I could get swords back. I don't know. Dark Confidant, all right. I think I can... Oh, right. I guess that's not the worst thing in the world, right? It is the worst thing in the world. I definitely shouldn't have done that. We're going to grab an Underground Sea, and I am going to... Ooh. Do I let him have a turn with Dark Confidant? Well, I'm going to do this. I'm going to put swords back on top of my library. Yep, use it. Let's put swords there. And I am going to cast Narset. That's a mistake. Shouldn't I have cast a fairy? No, I'm going to cast Narset. I'm going to get swords to plowshares. And I'm going to plow Dark Confidant so they don't get to draw extra cards. Now I'm going to pass. I think if I can live through one more turn, I should have things in hand. Maybe not. Oh, that's my Void Rend. Trick Proctor, all right. This is another way. When this comes into play, it counters a triggered ability, which is Phyrexian Dreadnought. Also, Torpor Orb does that. But here's the good news. It doesn't have haste, so I get to blow it to pieces here. Let's... I think I can safely just look at some more cards here. Oh, Supreme Verdict, huh? I'll take another Narset, actually. Yeah. And then I think I just... There's no reason not to just Void Rend this thing now, is there? I mean, I guess I don't need to do it until I have to do it. Maybe they'll attack Narset with the Phyrexian Dreadnought. No, that's coming from me. That's coming from Narset. Fair enough. I don't want to take that damage, so I am going to go ahead and... Oh, I can tap this for black because of the Urborg. Thank you. I want to Void Rend that. Boom. Narset can go. There's a Hunted Horror. Running out of moves, but that's okay. We can drop this. Hunted Horror is a 7/7. That. Let's do white. Let's do this. And Teferi. Let's go Teferi first. Teferi does this. I get to draw a card. They have nothing in hand. I get a Force of Will, so I can catch that back on the way down. Don't have enough to do the other stuff, so I'm done. Hopefully they don't do something again. Oh, I know what's in their hand. Hunted Horror. Just don't draw a Dreadnought and a Hunted Horror. Or play the Hunted Horror. Bummer. I mean... Yep. There's the Hunted Horror. This is going to kill... This is done... The Strict Proctor has done a lot of work on my Planeswalkers. Yep. Give me something good. Brainstorm is good. Lets me get rid of a few of these things. Put this, and I can put Brainstorm on top. And now I can white, black, get rid of... Oh, hold on. No, I'm just going to get rid of this. I'm sure there's a better line around this to be able to get rid of the Torpor Orb or something to make this better. As it stands, this Strict Proctor is just going to kill me. I'm way behind on time again. All right. Come on, Proctor. What you got? Like, I still have it to Teferi. Okay. I'm going to draw a Brainstorm. Okay, so I think I want to... Do I want a Narset here? No. I think I want a Brainstorm. Teferi bounce, whatever. I want a Brainstorm. Yep. God, dog. Alright. Put one Narset away. Put two Narsets away. Play a Narset. Narset resolves. Let's look at what we got here. It's the two Narsets I put away. Alright, I'll have a Narset. Yeah. Pass. So I think they bring two for this Narset. Unless they draw a Thoughtseize. Yep. I don't want to trade two cards. Plus I gotta clock them somehow. They're at 24. These are both coming for Narset. Force of Will. Alright. They're both flyers, so not even super concerned with Hull Breacher. Let's do this. Let's Narset. Keep the new one. Do the thing. Oh my gosh. I mean, I guess it's the swords, right? Pressing these down doesn't do much. I guess... Whatever. Okay. Gotta pass. Got to pass. Alright. Upkeep. Eater of Days. Well, I would love to be able to deal with that. I'm just going to pitch the Hull Breacher to it. It could be that I'm supposed to hold this swords for the other monsters that are coming out, but I would like to... I guess I'm going to kill that one. I'd like to keep Narset around, at least so I can potentially... Hey, there it is. Okay, so, I mean, I'm just going to do it. They do get to draw a card off of that, but I finally get to play this. Oops. Oh yeah, pass the turn. That's how Days Undoing works. So I do have a swords to deal with whatever's happening. Yep. I get to Prismatic Ending that. I'm going to swords this to keep Narset around. Okay. Now I could get cute, bounce this. Now, what am I doing? Just kill the thing. Oh, it's my upkeep. All right. Well, I don't want to let them draw a million cards. So let's do that. Let's do that. I haven't seen a wasteland, but just in case, I'm going to make sure I have my white. Let's do that. And let's do this. I don't have Void Rend up for a little bit, but that seems like it's all right. Yeah. Here's a Torpor Orb. I'll have to play that again. A Supreme Verdict. All right, I mean, I have a million answers, but no way to win. Looking for the Wandering Emperor. Probably should have gotten that Hull Breacher in play at some point. Didn't. There's a Torpor Orb again. Fair enough. There's Dark Confidant. There's a Volk. We're just going to look at the top cards. I'm going to take a Ponder. I'm going to Swords this. I'm going to Ponder. I don't want any of that, and I'm going to shuffle it. All right, Force of Will is not the worst, and I'm going to pass in case they have something exciting, and I get to Torpor Orb, or I get to blow up the Torpor Orb in response. Yes, okay, so now I go black, white, blue, Void Rend, that. So they skip their next 2 turns. So I get 2 free ones. I'll play this, plus Teferi. Play another Narset. Do the stuff that Narset lets you do. Get a Ponder. I'm going to shuffle these. I'm going to cast Brainstorm. I'm going to put those back. I'm going to pop that so I don't have them anymore. I'm going to get another Plains. And I am going to pass this first of my turns. I get to go again. Thank you. I will take a Prismatic Ending. Just Supreme Verdict. Get that thing out of here. I will take... I'll take a Brainstorm. I will put that away, and I will put this away. I will pass. Oh, no, I didn't. What an idiot. Okay. I get to pop that up because I forgot. Play the Wandering Emperor. Create a Samurai token. And then I will pass. And whatever they do, I'm going to counter it. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm playing Magic here. Uh, okay. Let's go ahead and put a 1/1 counter on this. I just completely stopped talking. All right. They do have a card in hand. I am going to counter whatever they do. I'm just terribly slow with this deck. Let's make Teferi go up. I can put this into play, and then I will yield. They have 2 cards in hand. They're hemming again. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I get to Force of Will. This him to Turox. Upkeep. Land. I'm going to make another Samurai token. I am going to attack for 6. Then I'm going to yield. Oh, let's turn off auto yields. It's too late. Oh, they're just thinning. Pretty sure I have whatever they're going to do handled, but Hushbringer, fair enough. And at the end of the turn, I'm going to do this. Oh, whoops. I forgot to activate Teferi. Okay, whatever. I'm going to do that. All right. Game number 2. Let's see what we've got. So they've got a lot of artifacts. I don't think that matters. I don't think Plague Engineer matters. They're a black-white deck. So possible Sabine's Reclamation is okay. Maybe it's worth it to bring in a couple Serenities. What's not good? I mean, a lot of this stuff is solid against them. Dress Down seems like the opposite of what we want to do. They've got a bunch of discard. I'm sure they're bringing in more. So we have 2 cards to pull. I don't even know if I should board. Like, I have so much natural creature removal. Maybe I can pull... You know what? I'm going to put in 1 Sabine's Reclamation or 1 Serenity. I think I'm going to put just 1 Serenity in there for yucks. Okay. Got to move fast, which seems to be my mantra here. There's a Serenity. There's a Prismatic. Yeah, sure. We're going to do this. They begin the game with 7 cards in hand. So do I. It's probably going to be a Thoughtseize straight away. No, okay. We made it. Flooded Strand. Pass the turn. I'm just yielding. I don't have enough time to mess around here. Oh, they have 1 land. Well, that is lucky. I mean, maybe we just get to get them here. Or did they forget to... Okay. Something's got to come out of here, right? Maybe it's a him. That would stink. Him's Turok? Yeah. Okay, well. Serenity and Prismatic Ending. Honestly, not the worst. Surgical Prismatic Ending. All right, well. Gets a card out of my hand. I mean, they've done a good job of taking me apart so far. They get to see what's in my deck. Okay, Days Undoing. All right, well. If I can dodge a little bit of stuff here, maybe I play Narset and see if I can find like a Force of Will or something to get me through the next turn, and then I just completely dumpster them. Well, let's grab the Underground Sea. I don't know that they're playing Wasteland. I certainly hope they're not. Let's do this. Let's grab a Force of Will to protect ourselves, and we'll pass. Should be able to undo their day pretty effectively here. There's Hushbringer. I think I'm okay with that. Put the land into play. Let's see what Narset can... Why would I do that? Why would I do that? Oh, Jeremy. Oh, Jeremy. That's why we call it Punt Central. I guess I can pretend that I wanted to do that. I can Swords of the Hushbringer. And then I can do the Days Undoing thing. What I intended all along. But it wasn't what he intended all along. All right. New turn. They have 2 cards in hand. Please don't be... Well, I guess 2 cards, they can't get anything massive into play. Get to go like that and pass it. Now at the end of this turn, I'm going to put a Hull Breacher in play. Let's breach him. Ooh, we are certainly doing all right when it comes to removal. Attack with all creatures. Let's get them to 14 and see what they got. I mean, I feel like this is just the perfect deck to play against for me. Just do that. We have answers to pretty much everything they're going to do. Swords. All right. So attack with all creatures. Just going to yield. As dumb as that might be. It's very dumb. What am I doing? I need to be able to protect my only win condition. We still have 1 card in hand. I assume it's some giant, terrifying monster. My lovely merfolk is putting in the work here. All right. There's another Thoughtseize. I think I just let him take this, right? Take what you want. Take anything you want. Spare me my life. All right, they're at 6. Taking a turn off their clock. They took Force of Will, which is scary. Maybe. I don't think I play that just because they know it's in my hand. All right. So if they have a removal spell, I'm probably going to time out before I can kill them. Yep. Oh, thinning? Or cracking it? Okay. Oh, they don't get to because of Hull Breacher. Thanks, pal. Strict Proctor. He's here. Dreadnought. In response, I will kill Strict Proctor, and then Dreadnought will sack to itself. And that'll do it. Good game to my opponent. They really queued into the absolute worst deck for their for what they were doing. But we'll see you for round 5 and see if I can get a positive record with this pile of cards. See you in round 5. Okay. We're going into match 5. Playing against B Weezy. I don't know how to pronounce that. Hope I said it right. I would love to play first. Ooh. This one is not great. I got a mulligan. I'm gonna mulligan it. Oh, a million times worse. Marginal 7 into automatic mulligan 6. Let's go to 5. Oh God. Oh God. 4 cards. Well, this is it. No. We're gonna put Force of Negation. That and Force of Will. I don't think we can afford to do that. All right. This is not an auspicious start to match 5. Well, let's do it. Let's hope my opponent is doing something I mean, I don't know what they could be doing that my multi-4 would be good against. Oh, it's Delver. Is it Delver? Or is it Sneak Attack? Or Show and Tell? Either one I'm terrible against. It's Delver. Not going to be great against Delver. Who knows what I'm going to draw? They do. All right. I mean, not the worst. I think I'm going to get Basic Island, as crazy as that sounds, because if I get Wastelanded, I'm just dead. Okay, well, I think we put Narset on top. Does that make sense? I don't even know. I do want to draw Narset. Another Ponder. All right. I wonder if this is Delver or if this is the more mid-range blue-red deck. This is a lot of searching and not a lot of aggression. And normally that's kind of a given with these Delver decks, is that they're trying to murder you as fast as possible. All right. Do I want the Narset? Oh, there's a Teferi too. I think I don't want the Narset. Do I? I think I need to draw land. Oh god, don't stifle me. Do I just get Volcanic Island? No, I gotta get Tundra, right? What am I talking about? Gotta get Tundra. Okay. I got rid of the Narset. Well, I do have a Force of Will. If this is a... Can't be a Murktide yet. I think they need one more card for it to be a Murktide. Expressive Iteration. There it is. Ah, this card. Think of all the talk of what they should ban in Legacy. Maybe I'm just salty because of how it's been shaking out for me. But I feel like Expressive Iteration is the one that's just wild on the power scale. All right, so we can bet that they have a ton of answers, right? I think we... I'm going to Prismatic here because Teferi also turns on days. Okay, fair enough. I will take that. Because here comes Murktide Regent. EI, baby. EI. Oh, cool, a Wasteland. Damn it. Yep. You know, that first hand wouldn't have been great, but it might have been better than this. Oh. Ready to march right in the days? I am. Okay, Force of Will. That's better than days. Like, I can't afford to force back, can I? I'm going to force back. Oh, I should let them scry first. All right, they got rid of days. I mean, this is just going to murder me if it... Got to draw. All right. That is an answer to the Dragon's Rage Channeler. Or Darcy, if you're nasty. All right. There she is. Oh, here he is. The Murktide Regent. Here they come to pound me into sand. Hey, it's Murktide. And they still have Delirium. Dope. Okay. Let's draw Swords to... No, not Swords to Plowshares. Ho, ho, ho! This is it. Well, I guess Force of Negation is a reason to do it on their upkeep. All right. And then Teferi went to heaven because Darcy kicked him in the soul. Oh, they got expressive iteration back. Here comes expressive. I assume. Did take them off of Delirium for a moment. Now it's back. All right, so I assume this is going to kill Teferi. It did let me kind of pierce through any counter magic they had to kill the Murktide Regent, which is the biggest threat. Brainstorm entered the exile, which I assume means they're going to cast Brainstorm. There's Brainstorm, more scrying. They scry Lightning Bolt into the graveyard, correctly seeing that they can beat me to pieces without Lightning Bolt. There's a Delver. I mean, Dragon's Rage Channeler is way more dangerous than Delver. All right. I think, first of all, we're going to try to clear the DRC. If that resolves, we're going to see what they are up to. I mean, handling some threats, which is good, but Lightning Bolt. It flips Delver. There's a Dragon's Rage Channeling. There's the EI or another EI. I mean, it's not a lot I can do here. Put this into play. Guess I have to kill one of these DRCs. And then next turn, I have to top deck Supreme Verdict. And then I'm still terribly behind, but at least the board's clear. All right, I get hit for 6. I am at 8. They have 5 cards in hand. Another Murktide Regent could be just around the bend. Supreme Verdict. Force of Negation. That's not it. Okay. Gonna get popped. I will definitely counter a Supreme Verdict. Or I'm sorry, I will counter an Expressive Iteration because I'm so tired of it happening to me. I'm at 2. Oh, and they have a Lightning Bolt. So I think during my upkeep, they bolt me, and then I am without a way to win. All right, I'm going to concede here because I'm a way slower player. All right, Delver. This is what we've been training for. We're going to bring in all of these blasts. This is something. Is it humans? I bring in Flusterstorms, I think, to win Counter Wars. I'm pretty sure I take out Force of Wills. I take out Force of Negations. Do I take out Dress Down? I don't think Dress Down is the best. Maybe I take out Plague Engineer. Or I'm sorry, maybe I take out... Yeah, maybe it is Plague Engineer that comes out. Yeah, I'm going to pull out Plague Engineer. It's such a beating if it hits, though. Maybe I'll take out a Flusterstorm. I'm going to go with the Coward Split, 1-1. I would love to play first. No lands, so this is how it's going to be. All right. That's a keeper. We're going to put Mystic Sanctuary away, and we're going to put one of these blasts away. And we are definitely going to immediately ponder. I mean, this isn't awesome. I think I gotta shuffle it. Okay, I'm happier with that. At least that's something. Wasn't mulling too hard for the whole game, and then I get up against the real deal here, and it's over. Just mulligan the pieces. Okay, I think I'm going to play around days here. We're going to see what it reveals first. And then I'm going to Pyroblast it. Okay. Reveals Brainstorm, and in response, oh, I can't do that with a red elemental blast, or with a Pyroblast, because it requires red mana. The more you know. I'm at 17 because of my idiocy. There's another Delver. Luckily for me, I have this blue elemental blast in hand. I mean, I will send this at a Dragon's Rage Channeler. Let's ponder. I think I want all of these. Boom. Let's get rid of him first. Brainstorm would be lovely to snap off a Pyroblast, but I can't. Let's see what they're going to ponder. All right. Sound expressive iteration, at least. Okay. I assume they're just holding up a bunch of answers here. Is it Murktide time? I don't have an answer for Murktide. Okay. A lot of these cantrips would be nice to Pyroblast. Really, I'm holding the Pyroblast for Murktide region. Oh, and drawing a way to cast it. They shuffled with the first ponder. They did not shuffle the second ponder. Hey, that card's important to me. All right, so at this point, I'm going to Brainstorm. What a bummer this is. So that goes away. There's the Pyroblast again. I mean, I'm just brainstorming myself into a wall, but... Well, there is a land. I'm going to put this back, and I'm going to put this back. Play the swamp. I mean, not looking awesome. Sorry, look, hey, let's see. Delver's coming in. Delver does what Delver does. I'm at 11, they're 22. Oh, I'm going to Flusterstorm that. At least if I lose, there's one less expressive iteration at the victory party. I mean, I think I have to play into everything here. I don't have time to mess around. This is just going to get dazed. Yeah, all right. What you gonna do? All right. Oh, it's all going to end in a pile of insect claws. My opponent knew the Drek in my hand. They would just be going balls to the wall. But I appreciate their careful play. Oh no. It's the dragon, here to put me out of my misery. Hello, Murktide. Oh, it's a little dragon. I'm on a 2-turn clock, but it's a little dragon. So I'm at 8. They draw a card. Good game, opponent. I was hoping I would have a decent match against Delver, but as it turns out, you mull to death, and also they were probably a better player than me. Okay, well, I don't have any chests to open. I got back half of my investment. I'm going to do a quick wrap up on this deck and then probably never play it again. All right, it was an idea. I just really wanted to try Void Rend and shove it in here. I think that being in black doesn't give you anything aside from Void Rend. I mean, you get Plague Engineer, but whatever. That doesn't seem like it's that impactful anymore, especially when you got like Supreme Verdicts in the main. I do think Void Rend is a great card in these like control mirrors when you have to like go after their planeswalkers and stuff like that. But I mean, it's just not good enough, right? The greater minds have put together that Jeskai or like blue-white X, and X is very rarely black. So that's it. I wanted to give it a shot. We went 2 and 3. And hey, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.